Mr. Vice Chairman, Sir, I rise to support the General Insurance Business under bracket Nationalization Amendment Bill 1989. Sir, the general insurance industry is one of the profit making enterprises in the public sector with a sizable contribution to socially oriented schemes. As the bulk of the population of the country lives in rural areas, the special target area for concentrated action on the part of the general insurance business must also be directed towards villages. The emphasis so far given on urban areas with regard to general insurance may now be shifted rural areas. It would be increasing to know if the Honorable Minister can give me the statistics on the percentage of business of the General Insurance Corporation in urban areas and what it is at present in rural areas. If these statistics are known, probably the government may be able to fix its attention on the rural areas also where general insurance is needed. Sir, the present ceiling of rupees 75 crores as authorized capital is now considered inadequate with growing population and expanding business. Therefore, through this bill, it is sought to be raised to rupees 250 crores. It is an increase of rupees 175 crores. Sir, I would like to know from the Honorable Minister whether it is adequate keeping in view the anticipated growth of the income and profit of the corporation in the next 10 years. If we see the growth in the last 10 years, I think the capital base could have still been increased without coming to the house again, because in the next 10 years the growth would be tremendous as far as the general insurance business is concerned. I think the Honorable Minister may consider that the authorized capital may be raised to take a realistic view of the situation. Sir, the GIC is one of the highest taxpayers in the country. Therefore, a further increase in the authorized capital would have given further impetus of to the activities of the corporation, and that is why I pleaded that the capital could have still been raised. This is another reason for doing so. Sir, the coverage of the GIC has also to be increased so that it could serve a large number of poor and unorganized people in this country, especially in rural areas. It is this section of the people that the corporation has to look after because they are the people who require insurance cover. Schemes like insurance cover for sweepers and coolies in the railway stations are examples of the unorganized labor which the corporation has already undertaken. But these schemes are not known to the people for whom they are intended, and the beneficiaries still do not know the advantages of such schemes. Therefore, my suggestion is that the corporation should involve the people's representatives and the beneficiaries, and these popular schemes should be further expanded, and the people should know about such schemes of the General Insurance Corporation. Sir, one of the most important problems relating to insurance is the payment of compensation and insurance claim, particularly during natural calamities and during the communal and other rights. Sir, it has been my observation and concern that these claims are not cleared within a specific period of time. I would plead with the government and with the Honorable Minister that a special instructions should be given to the GIC that such schemes should be settled in a stipulated time. Sir, another important thing for the corporation is to seek the cooperation of registered trade unions to implement some of the progressive measures implemented by the General Insurance Corporation. Sir, the trade unions in the organized sector could play a pivotal role in the implementation of the schemes meant for poorer sections and industrial laborers. Today, what is happening is that the General Insurance Corporation is implementing one its own, and the trade union bodies are not taken into confidence, and therefore they lack the drive and the initiative. Sir, one of the charges against the General Insurance Corporation is that it collects more and disburses less. In this connection, I would like to know from the Honorable Minister what has been the claim settlement ratio and whether it compares well with the business of the corporation. Sir, another important issue at stake is the formation of a comprehensive crop insurance scheme. The present scheme should be expanded to some more crops, and the outstanding payments under the crop insurance scheme should be made immediately. Sir, this is a burning issue in the state of Gujarat where rupees 110 crores are yet to be paid by GIC, and this is a very crucial issue. I therefore request the Honorable Minister that the disbursal under the crop insurance scheme, particularly in the states like Maharashtra and Gujarat, should be made immediately so that we can avoid agitations, particularly from the farming community in these states.